Virginia, there are 4 tools that will help you not only be prepared to play come tryouts and on this team as a forward, but they're going to help you if you dedicate at least 1 minute a day to spending some time training. The reason why you want to spend at least 1 minute a day is because it's the constant improvement over time that's really going to help you improve, right? It's not just about the preparation before you get into the season. It's even throughout the season, even after the season ends. It's the continuous pursuit of getting 1% better over a year that will, right? 1 minute a day is over a year is a lot of minutes. So a lot of players, what they do wrong is they say, okay, I'm gonna spend, preseason's coming up or their season's coming up, and they say, I'm gonna spend 2 hours training or I'm gonna spend 3 hours training. And maybe they get to maybe they get 2 or 3 days in a row where they train for 2 or 3 hours at a time. And then come day 4, come day 5, their daily goal is set so high that it makes it harder for them mentally to train. And for that reason, they get deterred and they get discouraged. So what we want to do is spend a minute a day doing some fundamentals, right? If you can focus on the fundamentals for a minute a day, 1 minute, once you develop the habit, it's going to be effortless, fun, and easy to spend more time training, right? So 1 minute's going to turn to 2 minutes. 2 minutes will turn to 4, 4 to 8, and then before you know it, you're going to be have a nice, consistent. You're going to be in tryouts, and you're just going to be having fun. It's not going to be about whether you make the team or not. You're going to be able to effortlessly connect passes with your teammates and just have a lot of fun playing soccer, which I think is the key. So I said 4 tools, right? The first tool is not a tool at all. It's your ability to breathe effectively. The number one thing I wish someone taught me, and this is 27 years ago when I first started playing soccer, I wish someone taught me how to breathe. So my question to you is, have you been formally taught how to breathe? And if not, that's okay, because most players haven't been. Let's take this test. I want you to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath right now. When you took that deep breath, if your shoulders rose in the air, if you went like this, that's a sign that you might want to check out this video called How to Breathe by Dr. Vranich, V-R-A-N-I-C-H. It's a TED Talk, and what she's going to show you is a simple breathing technique that will allow you to improve your stamina and endurance. And it's also going to allow you to stay calm in high-pressure situations on and off the field, right? And you could say, oh, well, why is this important? And the reason why it's important is because there's a rule of 3. Rule of 3 is 3 minutes without air, you're dead. In 3 hours in an unhospitable environment, you're dead. 3 weeks without food and water, arguably, you're dead, right? So 3 minutes without air, you're dead. That means breathing is the most important thing. 2 players with the same amount of skills, the one who's got better endurance is going to win every time. So this is super important. If you can only take one thing away from this video, Dr. Vranich, V-R-A-N-I-C-H, how to breathe. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2 is, right, no one's talking about injury prevention before their season starts. No one, right, when people think about, okay, I want to become a better soccer player, no one's thinking about, how do I prevent injuries, right? They just want to become better. But the reason why this tool is going to help you just raise your training level above all your competition, because the body is connected from fingers to toes, right? All soccer players are humans first, soccer players second. So if you can improve your ability to move on the field, if you can improve your ability to be balanced, if you can understand where your body is in time and space, then you can be a more effective soccer player. So this is called an RMT rope. It's just a soft piece of rope as long as you are tall. You can buy this for $20 online, or you can make one yourself. You can tie 2 shoelaces together, right? This is actually a thicker one that you want to start with. If you go to your Home Depot, or if you go to just even a CVS might have some rope, right? Somewhere in town, your local hardware store will have some soft rope. You want to buy some rope that's a little bit longer than you are tall, right? You duct tape the ends of it, and then all you do, or you might have a jump rope at home. Even if you have a jump rope at home, you just start swinging it. And this is effortless strength training. It's strength in motion, right? And And what I've noticed is that as I started to do this, my juggling improved, which improved my passing, which improved my shooting. It's like every part of my game improved after I started swinging this rope around, because it just helps you understand where your body is in space. It gives you a control of your own body. And if you got more control of your own body, that means you're going to jump higher. That means you're going to run faster. That means you're going to be more agile. Right? This thing helps you improve your running technique. It's going to help you not get pushed off the ball as easily. And plus, it's also super intimidating. Right? If you can learn how to swing this rope around, even just doing some of these, right? People are going to be drawn to you because you're going to be training with tools that are going to really elevate your level. So RMT rope, David Weck is what you want to search to learn more info. That's WECK. RMT rope, David Weck, WECK. Right. So this is the second thing that I wish someone taught me 27 years ago, and that's really going to help you prevent injuries, right? Just develop balance and in different ranges of motion, right? Dynamic balance. You can get into a squat, you can get tall, right? So it's just going to help you prevent injuries and be more stable on your feet and be fast and strong, right? Nice and easy breathing. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is, if you want to prepare, you said you're working on your first touch. If you want to help develop your first touch, then you got to invest or make a kick trainer. This is an SKLZ kick trainer. It's from Amazon, $24, or just make one yourself. Size 1 ball or a tennis ball. You can duct tape it to a piece of rope or a jump rope, right? Anything you have at home, you could be creative, and just by getting a lot of touches and breathing, this is going to help improve your first touch, improve your striking technique, right? Your timing, your rhythm. You can get 60 touches in 60 seconds, which means you could cram months of training into days or weeks with a simple ball and rope, right? Just by walking around your block, walking your dog or something like that, or just watching some football or soccer on TV, you can get close to 1,200 touches in 10 to 15 minutes. So this is something, again, that I started using too late in life that really could have helped me really develop much faster and just have made more soccer more fun to play, right? Because you're gonna better understand where the ball is going once it leaves your foot. And plus, if you mishit it, you can immediately correct your striking technique because it's immediate feedback. Right, you can just improve that much faster. You can get into one-legged balance, breathing, always relax and breathing. Right, so this is just an invaluable tool that can change your life and help you have more fun playing soccer, right? Okay, question number 4. Question number 4 is, can I bring a ball with me everywhere I go? If you can bring a ball with you everywhere you go, this is going to unlock your ability to get more touches. I call this a soccer vacation, because who doesn't have a minute a day to just start to throw the ball up to themselves and catch it, right? If you can bring a size 1 ball or a tennis ball with you, then you could start to dribble and juggle everywhere you go, right? So having a ball with you is going to give you that ability. Okay, so juggling, right? So dribbling and juggling. Juggling is the one thing that's really going to elevate your game, because a lot of players can look good when the ball is played right to their feet. It's much harder to be a great player when the ball is coming at your chest, in your hip area, at your shins. So your ability to take the ball down and be dynamic in the air is going to allow you to raise your playing level and abilities than your teammates, right? Screw JV. You want to be starting varsity. Right, you got to be training smarter than all the players on varsity when the season comes around. And you're saying that, all these kids played together growing up. Doesn't matter. If you're one of the best players because your training level's higher than the rest of them, you're going to get put on, you might not start varsity, but you could be competing at a very high level with simple fundamentals, focusing on these simple things. Here's a dribbling sequence that I want to teach you real quick that you can spend 1 minute a day. It's going to help you become a great dribbler. It's called the Tom Turnbull dribbling sequence. It goes like this. Outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. If you just drill that sequence over and over and over with different size balls, saying it out loud when you do it, saying it out loud when you do it helps you establish a mind-body connection, right? It's gonna help internalize it, and you gotta go slow in the beginning. A lot of players try to do this too fast. You wanna go nice and easy. Outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, right? If you could just drill that for 1 minute a day, can you juggle for 1 minute a day? Can I use a kick trainer? 1 minute a day, and that arm T rope and the kick trainer, juggling, dribbling. 1 minute a day. All those things, that's gonna really improve the trajectory of your training. It's gonna help you have more fun. So hopefully this helps. Reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.